Gentlemen, welcome back to Masquerada. Alright, I had to do this battle over again. I just tested the save to see what that would do. Basically, it loads from when you load in. And I think when we loaded in to this particular screen, we just came down the stairs and got into a fight. Well, that's definitely true. So we probably got more fight here. Definitely the exclamation point would seem to indicate that. But there is something over here that we should look at. What do we got? Ombrick calendar. Okay, no. Okay, yeah. So we already looked at this. Okay, just always good to know where your saves leave off. So yeah, there's probably more of a fight over here. Hello. Here to murder you in the library. Now you might say libraries are not a place for murder. You might be right. That does not look friendly.
Remember, if you lie to me again, another one of your dogs will die.
He's killing dogs?
You've cost one of them his life already. You don't want another on your hands, do you?
No.
Good. Now, let me repeat the call numbers again. And this time, I don't expect you to say that they don't exist, all right?
Yes.
The first, DF328D439KL3. The second, DT8548172PG6. The third, DP903.
What is going on, Cicero?
They're looking for specific books. Rezatov must have had something to do with this.
Well, best to act while we have the element of surprise.
Wait, Tiziana!
Get them!
So if we're gonna get them, and why not? Oh shit, man, there's two drummers. Okay, so those guys are the ranged attackers. The bruiser, these guys are the melee guys. I think we should go after the ranged attackers first because, well, I mean, this guy's a jerk. Okay, they're both Death's-Tight thumpers, so they're, even though he was the leader, apparently, there was nothing really to that. We could put our melee guy right up on him. But yeah, we don't have any way to actually stop them from doing whatever they're going to do. So I'll just say go ahead and attack this guy for everybody. I'll go back to using you. And yeah, I think I'm going to throw a squirrel at you. Here you go. Free squirrel.
Light will cut you down!
Okay, you got to get out of there. Got to get out there, Tiziana. Head over that way. I know you want to do your shield. We got to take this guy out. Man, I clicked on him again. They were grouped up, to be fair. To be totally fair, they were grouped. And it might be time for Tinder Rose. This guy just keeps running, and I really wish we just had a way to stop him from running. Can you use this to take this guy? I mean, we don't exactly have any air tags to dispel here, but okay, he's not. There we go. He's out. Okay, so everyone then group up on this guy. Okay, you're already grouped there, but just in case, then I'll go up to you. Everyone's shield is about down to half. That's unfortunate, but not horrible. I think we're good here. There's another drummer over there. Okay, we definitely need to get the hell out of here. So go over there. Do not want to be in that red area when it goes off. Yeah, okay, so he's just totally like going around circles, which is hilarious. He dropped, and he's about to drop. Do you want to use a water tag on this guy? Because, you know, you can. Oh, his water spot's already down. Oh, never mind. Just murder him. There you go.
I told you. You chose well.
Unbind the Vegelis. Calden, see if they need healing.
Ages. Thank you, Cicero.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What are you doing here?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
We were here for answers, but it seems that all we found are questions instead. He was asking you about books?
If only he just asked. Capturing all my Vegelis like this, a tad over-dramatic, I'd say.
Oh, sure, now she's a picture of
Why did he want them?
I don't know. I do remember their call numbers, though.
Oh, we should get them ourselves then. See if...
Oh, hello, Faye.
Are those?
Yep, Book Faye. So that's probably the caster, right? The Bibliofae. These guys are the melee things. I like the design. Well done. I like that. Very jellyfish look there, and these guys are, of course, spiderish. You guys are attacking that one. I don't think that's what we want to do. I think we want to attack this guy. I don't know. I mean, the Fae we've been fighting so far have not exactly been the strongest thing. It might not matter. So here, you can do this one to kind of protect her. I mean, I think fire would be really good against Paper Fae, but what do I know? And then go there. And we might as well, actually go there. Yeah. You'll go there, you'll go there. Let me go ahead and control Cicero here. Okay, go. Cicero's totally not a tank guy. Cicero, why don't you come over here? And then get rid of this guy. Oh yeah, fire is totally wrecking him. Nice, nice. Nicely done. Well, the books don't seem to have been damaged at all. We got a skill point too.
I knew the Fae problem was bad, but even here...
It's related to why we came to find you, actually.
The Fae?
This is not the first of its kind that I've encountered. And I have a theory as to how and where they're spawning.
I'm all ears.
One thing at a time. I'll tell you what we've learned about the Fae after we get the books, if that's all right with you.
As much as I'd like to know now, I suppose my curiosity can wait. I can bring you to the books they were looking for, but they took all our Masquerines, tossed them to the lower levels. If there are more Fae out there...
We'll handle them.
Well, the Fae can't be too bad.
The wounded have been healed.
And they're all cut loose.
Then let's go. We'll find the books and clear a way for the Vigilus as well.
Okay, we got people to look for. It made the noise. There we go. Alright. Took a little bit to get there. No faction stuff at all. Just people. Alright, Tiziana. Suppose one benefit of having her trail along would be her prowess in battle. I shouldn't be surprised given the fact that she is a marshal of the most martial of the Samara, with the discipline and straightforwardness she carries over to her personal life. She has effectively coerced me into telling her about details regarding the investigation, accomplishing the feat with nary a drop of guile. I'm impressed by the efficacy of her methods, as much as I am a victim to them. Perhaps all this flitting about in the shadows isn't as necessary or efficient as our culture has led us to believe. And then there's the point about the bright chorus. She knows it by heart, clearly, and that is confusing to me. There are very few in the Luca who still believe in the bright chorus. Many believe that its tenets are outdated and impractical, and judging by her trust in the institution of the Luca, I'd have thought it should be one of them. But yet, here she is, quoting it. And so the veil of questions surrounding this enigma thickens. It's also curious. So the bright chorus is more of a, I want to say a religious text from what we've seen of the lore here, but maybe it's like a combination of religious text and philosophical. It's like quoting Socrates, I think, effectively is what's going on here. Though definitely more of a religious overtone, and it's especially weird considering this whole land was effectively colonized by atheists who were kicked out for being heretics. So, interesting to be quoting a religious text, but okay. And the members of the registry. Carrie? Probably Carrie Aquila. If there is a search for parable of how doggedness pays off, the story of Carrie Aquila would be a fine candidate. Born of two portieri, Carrie's life had not been paid with the intention of guiding her towards academia. In fact, her parents had intended for her to rise to the ranks of the portieri and hopefully be selected as an ispettore. Her father was a dirge, and her mother was a sicaro. Both trained her in their respective media for the Vamas test, and taught her the histories of Ombre for her accredita. Although, through it all, Carrie performed in the media as her portieri parents had expected. Well, what they hadn't expected from their daughter, however, was her intense curiosity regarding the histories of the world. When her parents would give her a summary of the Therild, she would go on to ask about the entirety of the rune and its culture. When they mentioned salting, she would ask about the first canticle and how they'd seen and treated the phenomenon. When they warned her about the Fae, she would ask about those found in the echoing plains and what they'd been like when they first arrived to establish Ombre. Constantly, however, her inquisitions would be quelled. Focus on practicing your media, her parents would say, and during her youth, she'd obey. All this changed when, at the age of 18, she sat for her Vamos tests and failed them. When her parents found out, they were furious. It was impossible that she'd failed. They'd watched over her with the scrutiny of hawks. How could she have done poorly? They learnt later that she's intentionally flunked the tests of media proficiency. She didn't want to be a portere, she wanted to be a Vegelus, she told the testers first, and then her parents. Upon seeing the fire in her eyes as she spoke those words, her parents realized there was something special about their daughter. They realized that they could no longer control her and that they had to let go. Suffice to say, considering her current position in the registry, that was a move that benefited them all. That's a smart parenting move right there. The rest of it is a little questionable, trying to guiding the child to what you want to see in them instead of what they want. But the last move, that's usually what counts. So well done, parents, being able to figure out what your child needs and actually giving it to her. Nicely done. All right. Nothing else in here, it looks like. So out we go. Oh, there's a journal entry. Yep, 5. Keisha seems to be growing bigger and bigger. First member of the Blue Guild tags along. Now we're burdened with a spy from the Golden Guild. Yeah. Vigilus, yada yada. So yeah, we already looked at that, I thought. Okay, well we have her with us.
The first 2 books are on this level.
Ah, so okay, so that's what the exclamation points are for. Alright, let's go. Probably have to battle some Fae. Yep, hello Fae.
Justice will blood.
I like the people ones. Splinter Fae. Interesting. Let's take out the mage. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what I'm going to call it. I cannot control the librarian, so you're on your own, lady.
Find you.
That's a lot of little ones there. Huh, that went a little bit further than I really wanted to go, but okay. Can you... There's no air there. Tinder Wisp might not be a bad idea right now. There you go. Yeah, that was a good idea. And then it totally destroyed basically everything there. You should handle that one.
Focus.
Yeah, you just fall apart. I mean, if you want to, you can hit Pommel Strike, but I don't think it's necessary. I think this guy's dead. Oh, alright. That was done. I don't do that. We're standing right on the book we need. How nice.
Is this it?
It is. It's a compilation of folk tales that we believe the Dementicati had once told.
Dementicate.
That
okay.
is incredibly thick.
What would Raz want with folk tales?
We'll have time to figure it out later. We should get the other 2.
Folk tales. Interesting. Oh, that's right. We have a skill point. I'm going to leave it. A lot of our skills cost 2 anyway right now, so... Oh, okay, Earthquake. That can't be good. They drilling through to the library? Oh, they must have gotten through in here somewhere.
I've got
Hello,
you.
guys. Just a mage. I mean, there are more over there, but they're way back. I mean, this guy does cast, but let's get rid of the Bibliophae first. Okay, can you give me... No, you're already doing that. Okay, so... That looks like it's done. Can I get all the way over? Yeah, okay, we can totally get there. That actually worked very well. Unfortunately, it does push him... Well, okay, no, it pushed them back. That's actually great. Come back over here. Perfect. Alright, let's deal with the group first. So everybody go to the group over there, please. Please and thank you. There you go. Okay, do your shield thing. Yeah, there's good. Yeah, so they get hurt because they're between it. Do you want to go ahead and hit that one for me? Thanks. Okay, anything between her and the shield gets hurt. And go grab that. I'd love a way to freeze these guys in place. Some kind of control powers would be fantastic right now. Maybe that's what Earth is for. Alright, here's the second book.
All right. Are we near it?
It's right here. This is a book about Dementicati history. It chronicles the Empire's expansion of territory.
That's huge.
Your Regenti was interested in ancient people, it seems.
But why?
We'll get the last one and hopefully we'll find our answers.
It's upstairs.
Let's go.
And you might think this is impressive, but I mean, the whole idea of, like, the Dewey Decimal System, which kind of what seems to be the reference numbers, is that you know exactly where the books are just by the reference. Even the first 3 digits will tell you a lot. The fact that she has every book memorized, that she knows which one it is, though, that's damn impressive. The constant shaking cannot be good. Alright, where are we headed? I don't see an exclamation point, so I guess just this way? Oh.
Come at me!
Kyrie,
Alright.
get back!
The triplets. That's interesting. Why is it called the triplets? Okay, there's a Nemain over here. A Bodb. Interesting. I don't know what that's going to be doing. So it's like a combination of the jellyfish books and the splinters. Okay, there's a Masha over here. It's like a smaller version. Okay, so these might be the triplets right here. Maybe that's what that means. Yeah, just take him out. Just wipe him off the face of the planet. Let's go. She's just standing over here, so she's not a battle. I guess she doesn't have her mask, right? So that's actually totally fair. I mean, she could probably... No, she can't do anything. She doesn't have a weapon. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, Cicero told her, get back. That's fair. Okay, wait a minute. That's their attack. We do not want to be in the middle of that. You step aside, please. That'd be great. You should get behind. Oh, I got right in the middle of that. It's okay. It's okay. You already did your thing, so... Looking for some good thing here. Well, this will at least get them air tags. There you go. Move them together, and then once they have the air tag, you should definitely hit them with that. Okay. This guy has an air tag that we did not do anything with, but that's okay. Right. You should definitely get that aura bud. It'll taunt a little bit. Okay. They're throwing books at you, but don't even worry about that right now. Shields are hurting right now. Put up the shield here, but do this way so that it hurts them. Okay, they're about to hit this guy hard. Let's not let them do that. Come around over this side. Okay, they did move a little bit there, but that's alright. Alright, we're good. Why did you go all the way over? Oh, he did the yeah. He did the dervish. Alright. Squirrel time? These guys don't seem to be very well hurt. They do have the water tags on them, though. You can go ahead and burst those, I suppose. Either one of these guys, really. Let's hit the Nemain, I suppose. It doesn't seem to be too much damage here, though. Also, you should do the Tinder Wisp, I think.
Just scratch.
Come on, guys. Come on. When the shield went back up, we're okay. But you know what? Hit the masks. There. You do your mask powers. You do your mask powers. Your mask power isn't ready yet, but you can definitely... You don't have any with a flame tag. That's not useful, then. Yeah, don't worry about it. You should probably... no. Do your mask. Do your mask. Yeah, there you go. Okay. With your mask down. Okay, they have air tags now, so go ahead and do Lightning Blade. They lost... Okay, this is good to know, actually. They can only apparently have one tag at a time. Okay. Hope Spring. Everyone... Oh, no, she's actually a little bit hurt. Recover 20% of maximum focus. Everyone's focus is pretty strong right now, so that's not a problem. I think you just absorb damage for a bit. Okay, the silence is good. Definitely do the bulwark again, because they're in range. Okay. Cicero, you've got to move. Go over this way. Oh, shit. Okay, no, that's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Wasn't great, but I'll take it. The squirrel's almost down. Let's go and distract the Masha a little bit over here. It's only going to be a slight distraction, but it should... Okay, maybe not that much of a distraction here. Squirrel him. Okay, hold on. Yep, they're both in range. Although one of the triplets is down. Okay, you need to get like over here, and you got hurt. So how about I come over here? Oh, it's chasing you. All right. Oh, that was a close one. All right, activate your mask. Okay, there you go. And then hit him as hard as you can. Okay, interesting lineup there. And then Cicero gets back to a decent spot, actually. I can't pull this guy over with Void. Void just doesn't do too much here. Yeah, sure, why not? Give her one forbearance. And then Cicero goes right back to fighting the other guy. I'm actually okay with that. You want to go ahead and attack this guy? There you go. He's almost out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk it. Come over here. You go around. Yep, that's what I thought you were going to do. Okay. Oh, hit him. Come on, triplet's almost down. There you go. All right. Okay, Cicero, try not to stand in the middle of an attack like that. I like that it moves, though. Oh, I can't. There we go. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. If you want to activate your Eye of the Storm, that'd be great. And I guess you can do this again. That was great. It worked out. Nice.
Is that the last of them?
I hope so.
I certainly hope your theories about the Fae will explain that to me.
I'm hoping they do too. But again, let us find the last book first.
I recognized its spine while you were fighting the creature.
And its size, no doubt.
Tides. Of all the books we had to collect, it had to be the 3 biggest ones.
Inspectore, if it's your plan to go through each...
I don't think we have any other choice.
Even with a pair of eyes on each volume, it'll take you at least a week to get through them.
Worse still, we don't even know what we're looking for.
Hold on. I need a moment to think.
Cicero, what if we tried to...
By myself, please. All right, Raz. Give me something. Yes. Right. Power. Creating power. Using it to expand. Anything that smacks of strength or supremacy.
Inspectore,
I said I'd like to be alone, Marshal.
are you all right?
I will be if you give me a second.
All right. I'll see you with the others then.
Yeah, that was barely a moment to reflect. Hold on, lady. Come on.
Thought long enough?
Yes, I have.
You have an idea on how to get us through the tomes, then?
I do, in fact. Follow me.
Is there a mask that lets you do super reading? That'd be kind of funny. Oh, split up to the
Cicero,
librarians?
why are you keeping them here? They're agitated enough about what happened.
Just a moment, Kyrie, please. I apologize for the delay. I understand how uncomfortable it must be standing here, but there is a final request that I have for you. I am looking for information within this book, as well as within the 2 my colleagues are carrying. I do not have the luxury of time to sift through its contents, and I implore you to lend me your assistance for just a few moments in this endeavor.
Cicero, they might be Vegelus, but that doesn't mean they can cover 1,000 pages in one...
Inspectore!
Take it. Books can be repaired, rewritten. Time cannot. Mariner? Marshal? Perhaps you'd like to cover your eyes, Kyrie. And maybe your ears.
Tearing apart the books. That's pretty horrible. Okay.
Now, you're searching for anything that hints at great power. Undefeated leaders, huge swaths of land claimed, Rebellions quelled in a day.
Inspectore, I think I found something.
Go on.
I'm looking at a timeline of the Dementicate's history of expansion. There was a specific point in time after which they began furiously claiming land.
And what point is that?
It's referred to as Aechian Thun, of the year of Nuav.
Good. Everyone else, keep that in mind.
Something else, sir.
Yes?
It's a religious text about some godsend that the Dementicati was supposedly blessed with.
Go on.
They're referred to here as the knife, the seed, and the heart.
They're here as well. Says that they changed the very face of the Dementicate society, allowed them to start winning wars.
It would fit the timeline.
Excellent. The knife, the heart, and the seed. Remember those names.
And then ties to the folklore.
Something more, sir. From a story. It's about where they came from. These were flesh of the god himself, from the marrow of our father's bone. They were presented to us in steepled fingers of stone.
Good, good. Now, does anyone have anything on what exactly they were? How they functioned, what they did? Well, it was worth a try. Is there anything else anyone deems important? Well, I suppose that's it then. Thank you all for your cooperation. You're quite free to leave when you're ready.
I wonder if that would work in real life. Tearing apart the
That
book
was a
and
smart
looking through the
move,
scattered
Inspectore.
pages.
Disrespectful to paper hearts, but smart.
And desperation breeds innovation.
And your search criteria were conveniently accurate.
A hunch. If mask runners were searching for something, what else would it be but power?
So, now what?
Now, recollection. The mask runners knew about the numbers certainly from Razatov.
Razatov?
They have him. Captured him. For what I now suspect to be his research.
The knife, seed, and heart.
What do they do, exactly? All we understand is that they were the key to the Dementicate's power. But how?
I'm sure we'll soon find out. If the mask runners have captured Razatov and are now looking for books that involve them...
They're after the artifacts.
And so are we. It's our best bet at finding Razatov.
Then we have to beat them to it.
We can start by paying the Cleaver a visit.
I don't recognize the name.
In steepled fingers of stone. There is only one place that is conjured from that imagery. A set of ruins in Cacciatore territory called the Cleaver.
But that quote was from a story.
And if you have stronger leads, Mariner, I suggest you lay them out, please.
You're right. I apologize.
Now, if that's all...
One last thing, Cicero.
Ah, yes, the Fae. Of course. I'll meet you at the coach.
Is it wise to tell her
Right.
this?
So, about the Fae. I have a theory that they're related to the Mists, and summoning them requires a ritual of some sort that involves blood and loose articles. Papers, books, anything that can be used as a physical building block for a form.
I mean, is she going to turn around and use that information is what I'm worried about. Case notes updated. Alright. In the Conoscenza, we encountered Master Hunter's Justice Portieri who had taken the Vigilus hostage. I dislike intensely the trajectory of this investigation. The less this has to do with the Master Hunters, the better I'll feel. Anyway, the Master Hunters must have obtained the uniforms of the Quiet Order. One of the registry's uniform houses was located there. And though their presence in the investigation might make me uncomfortable, I cannot deny that it's put us on a better path. I'm asking about specific books. Okay, yes. Okay, Carrie has promised to further investigate the creation of the Fae. Alright. And she's excited about testing the hypothesis. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, so what that means is she's going to die. Because when the Fae were created, they did not seem to be loyal to whatever created them. They just attacked whatever was nearby. Or whoever was nearby, I should say. So she's probably going to summon up a horrible Fae monster and get killed. Or we might be able to rescue her, but who knows. Alright. Alright, folks, you ready to leave?
There you are.
Well, I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
I need to return to my court.
Really?
That was quick.
I feel the Judge Master would want to know that one of the Registry's members was seeking artifacts of great power.
I don't suppose there's anything I can do to talk you out of it.
You suppose correctly.
Can't just
In
send a
that case,
messenger?
I should at least thank you for your assistance today. It's good to know the bright chorus is still alive in the hearts of some.
Well, I suppose you're welcome. I will see you soon, Inspectore.
I mean, she could just...
The whole time,
brief?
You've been so... polite.
I may not enjoy politics, but let this be a lesson to you, Mariner. If you cannot kill a spy, then you do just as well to befriend them. Come on, we have ruins to investigate.
I feel far more comfortable with
So
just
exciting, isn't it, sister?
wait for her.
What?
We're going to the ruins.
I hope you know we're not actually going to go follow them inside.
What?
You'll not miss much anyway.
Not a fan of ruins, sir.
Hate them. For my creditor, I scored the worst for the section about ruins and archaeology.
Why's that?
Well, for one, when I'd been...
When you'd been...
Not again, Calden.
Come on.
When I'd been Contadani, before I joined the registry, I used to spend a lot of time along the highways. There were a pair of Vegilis that came by every morning on their way to the White Spire who would talk about ruins and interesting finds. And every time I listened to them, walking in their fancy robes, all I could think was, why do they have so much energy for the dead when the living still suffer? Now look what you've done, Mariner. You made me kill the mood.
Oh, please don't say that, sir. That was, lighted and enlightening. Yes, enlightening.
He means thank you, sir.
We'll be back soon.
We'll be here.
Okay, so we're still in Act 1.
A word,
Okay, good to know.
Mariner,
Something the matter?
about what happened on the coach.
The twins seem to appreciate...
Stop it. Now, I know you mean well. You think getting me to talk about my past will help me get over it. It won't. I've spent the past 5 years burying the man that abandoned his brother and fled the city. Stop trying to bring him back. Is that clear?
But you...
Is that clear, Mariner?
As the belt, sir.
Good. Now, come on.
And more stuff. Let's look at the ruins, see what he knows about it. So that'd be, oops, that'd be lore. I thought, not locations though, not magic, not gameplay. It's not in here. Oh, the cleaver, that's right there. Few ruins and ombre are as mysterious as the cleaver. The jagged protrusions from the soil that form its earthen canopy are clearly unnatural. Considering the availability of the Masquerines, it would be sensible to assume that the outcrop was constructed with an intention in mind and by a wielder of a Masquerine. But geologists and earthbrands alike have ascertained after years of scrutiny that the formations that compose the cleaver were not brought into existence with the aid of magic. How then did the monument that shelters the ruins beneath come into being, and what could have had the ability to wrench the innards of the earth so violently to summon it? These questions had once been at the forefront of the minds of the Vegilis, researchers of the registry, until the ward that the ruins belonged to, the Shattered Stone, was handed over to the care of the Castatori. Since then, few expeditions to Cleaver have been conducted for the benefit of academia. Unfortunate. Calden. There, I've done it. Told him off. Don't enjoy such activities, but I must do what is best for the investigation. Only hope you won't take it too harshly. He is a good healer. It'd be kind of funny if he leaves. And Tizana. Her stalwartness in performing her duties is going to be a source of problems in the near future, that much I can say with certainty. She is too committed to her guild. Nothing I say or do seems to rattle her allegiance to it. Perhaps if I learn how she came to be the unflinching, impermeable marshal that she is, or identify the winds that sway the sails of her heart. That's a very purple prose kind of way of saying that, but alright. Might I begin to construct a plan to unravel her loyalties. Toying with the allegiances of others is not a favorite pastime of mine, but I won't be the first to admit its usefulness in situations such as this. There must be some way I can shake this undaunted bastion. It's funny he's basically doing, you're trying to do to Tiziana what Calden's effectively trying to do to him. Hypocrite much? Alright, we do have skill points. We should probably try to use them. Do we want to change it up? I mean, the Dervish spell, it's pretty powerful. This costs 3 to do. We have skill points 3. We have 3 points remaining. Enemies get stunned for 5 seconds, move 30% force, so that's actually pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't put an air tag on them, unfortunately. It's no option for that for Dervish. Let's see, what else we got? So we have the squirrel. Except for bleed damage. It's funny, I thought I already got this one. Maybe not. Let's go for... yeah, let's go for bleed. There you go. And as for you... let's see. Get more passive area here. Get the reduction. That's 2 points. I'll totally take that. And... mass charge regeneration. Attack speed. Increase blast range by 10 meters. That's quite the range. Reduces mass charge. Increases pulse radius. Increases flood radius. That could be good. Companion's focus on health becomes the average of the total maximum. Possible. Average total maximum is actually a pretty good heal. Just recovers all your focus, or we just go to a new power. Tidal Wall, for instance. Cards a strong tide which deal 20 base damage. It erupts into pillars of water which deal 30 damage. But then we need to replace something with that. Generates more threat than usual. Yeah, I know. He's the tank. Maybe we need to see what that does. Damage reduction by 10%. This is only... okay, that's only one. These are probably two, right? We don't actually know for sure, but my bet is yes. So sure, increases attack speed. And then get that damage reduction. There you go. Alright, your turn. You have 3 points remaining. Does this do... that does not put on a flame tag. Getting her another skill might not be a horrible idea. Unleash fire waves at the target location, deal 30 base damage, and taunts. Fan of 6 flaming bolts in a single direction, deal 10 base damage for bolt all enemies within 12 meters. Use a fire wave that deals 30 base damage to enemies within 5 meters. Really, it seems like this is all based upon hitting guys in groups. So, I mean, that's why we want Cicero to be using Void a little bit more often, maybe. Try to group these guys up. That seems a little bit more spread out for Judgment. But Sanction could be good. Fire Wave, if this is actually in a circle, if like she's in the central point, that could be interesting. It doesn't say it's point blank area of effect, but it kind of gives that impression. It says enemies within 5 meters. It's got to mean all enemies in all directions, right? And then 5 burn damage for 5 seconds. It's 25 extra damage. So that alone is worth like 55. If you're surrounded, that's good. But if you're surrounded, well, the bulwark only goes in one direction. We have an upgrade somehow. Which is shield duration by 5 seconds. Oh, that's right. We did do that, didn't we? Yes, we did. Casting arc by 20%, maximum number of shields by 1. Okay, that extends the arc by a bit. Huh. I don't know. I like all of these, really, but I think getting her a new skill is probably a good idea. Let's go... I'm not wild about Judgment. Creed or Sanction. Let's go Sanction. And I think that means we can upgrade this once. Yeah. Fire tag. There you go. Knew one of the powers had to have a fire tag available. Okay, let's go. Don't suppose there's anything over this way? Nope. Okay, good to know. This way it is.
Steepled fingers of stone. I wonder what we'll find.
Hopefully, something that leads us closer to...
Can you hear that? Cover you.
Yep, it's Fae time. Alright. Yep, looks like Stone Fae. I mean, they're calling them Kilgan Grunt, but these are definitely Fae, right? Poor Cassiatore is caught in the middle of it. Wow, he's in, like, quite the focus, too. Can we pull these guys away from him? We, like, pull them over this way? Maybe? And then... I don't know what you can do. 40 base damage, but that'd be over near you. No, you've got to just move, I think. Yeah, just move over there. Okay, hello guys. Yeah, taunt enemies. Oh, except it's not near you. Okay, hit this guy. And flood him out. It's only gonna hit 2, but that's okay. So that got rid of the air tag and put a water tag on them, but now they're coming through. They are grouped, to be fair. Okay, and then hit the guy with the air tag. And you should hit the guy with the water tag. Nice. Oh, okay, you've gotta move out of that. There you go. Nice. And then hit this guy as hard as you can. Alright, yeah, Squirrel go and chase after him. Great. Cassitori looks like he might live. He's doing the taunt right now, which is great. We'll take these guys out. You've got this. You've got this, Colton. Don't even worry about it.
More over here, sir.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. That's a lot of little guys. Okay. This guy looks annoying. He looks like the most annoying right now. The other guys hit hard for sure, but this guy looks annoying. The Thrasher. So let's try to take him out first. So what does this do? Guy's power to become immune to interrupt, knockback, root, silence, slow, and stun effects. And gains charge over 3 seconds. He definitely needs the charge, so I'm going to go and activate that. You probably just need to distract them. So, unfortunately, you can't do anything about that yet. But I think you come over to this side. Maybe you come over around instead. There you go. Alright, then go ahead and come over here. Hit this guy. This guy right here. Right in the middle of a frickin'... Okay, can we dervish? Because this is now a perfect place to dervish, I think. Go for it. Okay, that was okay. It worked out. You're taunting as best you can. Unfortunately, your health is a little low. I'm not a big fan of that. And you don't have enough mask power, so we just got to do whatever we can here. We do have a Cassitori over here, but she's about to drop. Yeah, she's going to die. There's nothing we can do about that. There's a lot of guys here. Okay, Cicero. Unfortunately, Cicero's shields are completely up, so that's good. Unfortunately, Calden's are not. He has no more focus, so that means his shield is gone. Is there anything that gives us focus again? I mean, this is probably not a bad idea. That'll help. In the meantime, Cicero, I think you just gotta attack whatever Kilgang runs nearby.
Too much.
Okay, you're about to drop. I don't know if I can do anything about that. Everything's on cooldown. Forbearance, I don't know if we have time. Yep, he's out. Okay, hit this guy. Okay, good. We only have this guy here. Step out of their way there, Cicero, and then hit this guy. As long as we don't get any big hits, we should be alright. Okay, now hit the squirrel over there. And then Dervish through here. That was close. That was close. Another battle? No way. I can't. Okay, rescue this guy, please. You just need to stand over him and hit E, right? There we go. Okay, we're picking him up. There you go.
I call myself the healer. Thanks.
It's alright. I totally let you down there. Okay, nicely done, guys. Didn't even have to do anything there.
It seems we rushed here for nothing.
Surely you didn't think Inspettori Gavar. I'd assumed you'd taken root somewhere across the belt.
That I had, until those roots dried up and shriveled.
You're brave, stepping into Cacciatore territory without permission.
I'd like to think the desperate cries of your men were permission enough.
Huh. Already you cultivate words for posturing.
Forgive me. It slipped my mind how indisposed the Cacciatore are towards the nuances of politics.
Why are you here?
I need to know if this ward has seen visitors from the White Spire recently.
Should you not be seeking that answer in a mirror?
One of our own is missing. He was acting clandestinely.
And you spurned the Green Guild for straying from politics. See what they do to your own.
Please, Rex, answer the question.
There has been one recently, from what my men have told me. A Regenti, I believe.
There you go.
Can you tell us more?
No, but I know someone who can. In exchange for the answer, my guild will be acquitted for any dues you think it owes for your assistance battling the Fae.
Fair enough.
And you will leave us out of your mire of politics.
That's harder to say.
As far as I can.
Yeah, exactly.
Her name is Amadea, and she is partial towards the Cleaver. She believes it was a special site in the times of the Dementicate, and has been studying its contents for years now.
And she knows about the Regenti?
My men said they traveled to the lower levels of the ruins together.
For what?
I don't know.
The Rex of the Cacciatore not knowing the business of his own.
Amadea is of the Dieci.
And she operates freely within your territory?
There are special circumstances.
She bribed you.
You said you would leave me out of the mire.
So I did. Where is she now?
Further down in the ruins, I suspect. She was with us when the Kilgan attacked, but she didn't stay by our side.
I see. Then, with your permission...
Go, and consider our debt settled. May this be the last I see of the Spire's poison.
Seems unlikely, but sure. Good luck with that. Alright, see what we got here. So yeah, Fae Kilgan, Fae of the Stone, found principally in subterranean ruins. They're among the most territorial Fae, and also among the most common. Fortunately, they tend to keep the ruins and rarely bother anyone beyond that. And then we have a brand new person here in Simora's Crown. Brecken Tarius. Men who lead from sequestered distant thrones often steer their people with thin reins. Their influence on those who they need inspire seldom galvanizes as it ought to. Men like Brecken, however, have come to understand that in order to stir within his people the motivation to not simply live, but thrive on the soils of Ombre, he cannot afford to be so remiss a leader. Barking orders at the backs of his men is insufficient. He must stand with them and lead them from the flank. It is this camaraderie that the leader of Cacciatore has developed that allowed the Green Guild to be as strong as they are. Despite their fondness for solitude, under Brecken's leadership, the Cacciatore have managed to come together to survive. Heartily, I might add, in both the city and the wilderness of the Echoing Plains. Oh, good for him. Okay, yeah, we did this already, I think. Okay. Well, we might get an Earthbender after all, but that'll have to wait till next time. So thank you for watching. This has been Masquerada. I'm Piece Universe, you're Piece Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.